Michelangelo's drawing The Dream belongs to the greatest drawings ever produced and is one of the master drawings of the Courtauld collection. Unusual for a Renaissance drawing of the time, it got its title already in the Renaissance when Giorgio Vasari called it Il Sogno, the dream. Vasari doesn't tell us at all, who is dreaming, what is he dreaming about, and so the meaning of the work is a mystery still. It shows a seated youth, nude youth, who is reclining on an orb, which is set on a box filled with masks. The orb has a line which explains that it's the equator and it's a terrestrial globe. The masks refer to falsities of the world and deceit. The youth doesn't seem to realize that he is surrounded in the picture by a group of smaller figures that appear like in a swirling cloud behind and around him. These can be identified with some of the vices, and these are here gluttony, man eagerly drinking, a very large group of figures who can be related to lust. Then we have a hand holding a money bag, so that's greed. We have a group of angrily acting figures, that is wrath. And finally, a group of men who are shown sleeping, and that is the vice of sloth. A winged spirit, beautiful, seen from behind, approaches the young man with a trumpet, and interestingly enough, the trumpet is not directed to his ear, but to his forehead. And in the time, it was thought that this is the seat of inspiration. So we think that the spirit awakens that young man to a new life. This iconography, which seems quite foreign to us today, perhaps, was first explained by an art historian, Erwin Panofsky, and he related this to Neoplatonic thinking of the time of the Renaissance, a philosophy which thought that man is restricted, physically restricted, but should aspire to a new life, to a chaste love, which is the mirror of the love of God. So altogether, if we had to summarize what the drawing is about, it is a celebration of beauty, essentially, and I think this gives us a way of better understanding it also today. It is the beauty of the body that we can just enjoy. It is the beauty of the thought as such, and the potentials that we have, but it is also the beauty of the making and the creativity of the artist that is perhaps the closest to us today. When we have a very close look at the work, we see how Michelangelo made it, and that is with minute little strokes of black chalk. He was modeling this universe of figures, but also gave the outlines a very beautiful, elegant look. And the modeling of the flesh, sculptural in its quality, but also very physical and very sensual, somehow brings life and art, sculpture and life together in drawing, and that's the celebration of drawing as such, the medium which became sort of independent, in this group of presentation drawings. It is stunning in its complexity and celebrates the creativity of the artist.